Please refrain from referring to me as ugly, chopped, cooked, slurs, horrendous, terrifying, Ringo, terrible, or stupid, unless it truly comes from the soul. Thank you, and enjoy the program. It seems now that everybody, with the mass use of iPhones and good cameras, it seems that we all have photos of us now. And for being born in the digital age, I do have a lot from my time here. So, while I work on bigger videos, which is still coming in the near future, today, we're gonna rank the best. The 25 best. Our 25 spot coming in dead last is the blurry picture of me giving a thumbs up. Overall, it's one of the funnier photos of me, but not as good as the rest of them. A B- in humor, F in aura, D+ in composition, a pretty boring pick, so let's move on. This one is a classic, only so low because you have to know what I'm doing to get why it's so good. Firstly, I just want to act mean and everything, which is why I crossed my arms with a made frowny face and bending my knees to look even shorter than I already was. And I did this because I knew this would be publicly shown, so I had to ruin it. And yes, my grandma was disappointed. B+ in humor, F in composition, and F+ in aura. Moving on. Our first of few young me photos, our first tier being the weakest in humor, aura, and slightly good in composition. But because it's literally just a photo of me making cookies, not the high on the list, but come on, I'm making cookies. F in humor, C in composition, C in aura. One of the worst types of photos to look at in family picture books, which is why it's all censored, especially when you hate the relative, which I don't, because it's my brother. B+ in humor, C- in composition, and F- in aura. Coming in at 21, this is the first photo of me from the day I brought my camera to school collection, and while this collection is great, it lacked the development of me. However, the best in my opinion of these images is the one in the middle, from the slight mustache hairs, the yellow teeth, giant pimples, short hair, exposing acne, and the death stare in the eyes. It's a classic image of horror, and I'd be afraid to see that, even if that's me. A in humor, B- in composition, and F- in aura. Another short-haired icon straight from the lunch period, and what more can I say? It's a masterclass in the face of mediocrity. Moving on. C+ in humor, B+ in composition, and F in aura. A pain to personally have to see again, but where this image lacks in everything good, it stands out as showing the worst in man. The flared nostrils, the dead-ass look, and the fucked up fit, and the terrible stance. This is by far the personal most hated image. Truly me at my worst, but that's why it excels. Moving on to 18. B+ in humor, B in composition, and D- in aura. A prized photo of the man himself taking a selfie in confusion at the sight of Dr. MLK. A true work of art more than a simple photo. From the confused and proportionally fucked up face I don't even know how to replicate, to an amazing composition, to even the girl in the back putting her phone in their back pocket. A true modern renaissance. B in humor, B+ in composition, and D- in aura. Moving on to 17, and now time for the aura overload. A true piece of peak reality in the flesh. One of two photos capturing a magnificent moment of the aura. One of two photos capturing a magnificent moment of aura. The Puss in Boots inspired fit that I'm rocking in the blue is a top tier fit, and that Lego set never saw it coming. Moving on. C+ in humor, C- in composition, A+ in aura. Where are the hoes at indeed? Because from the look of this, why isn't there an army of them? I hope I don't look like this at 40, because clearly the hoes would be overflowing. A+ in humor, B- in composition, and a D in aura. The insanity is real. Look at the grin. It looks like this photo was taken in the heavens itself and given to Earth at a winning party in heaven. I strive to replicate this look. From the decked out fit, short hair, and big ol' grin, it is truly enough to ruin a photo with friends. A- in humor, B+ in composition, and a C in aura. Episode 6, Return of the Grin, the purposeful upside down angle, plus the perfect triangle of hair. Truly a goated image. One deserving to be framed. What more can I say? A+ in humor, A+ in composition, and an F- in aura. When you go down to town, expect a frown. Well, as my grandpa always said, it stands to this. A hidden gem for the past few years, an image not only An image that not only reaches the humor and composure of legend, but with an animatronic elves impersonator, formerly known as the King, this image not only shows the best of me, but the best of man. A+ in humor, A in composition, and an F in aura. Another return of the grin makes me smile with joy, this deluxe edition with 2 heads, truly reminding me of Germa and every other serial killer ever, peak reality, and even peaker fiction. A+ in humor, A- in composition, and a D- in aura. Moving on. And now, to the near best of the best, we present Mr. Aura himself. The fit transcends the words utterable by man. Everything about this image is perfection, but more peaks coming up along the way. A+ in humor, A+ in composition, and an A+ in aura. The final 10 here truly are not rateable past anything with a lettering system, so we will be now only forced to grade in ancient hieroglyphics. Speaking of the final 10, let's pick up the pace here with a classic image uses the profile picture on Discord servers, Discord server icons, TikTok profiles, and an overall great reaction image. Moving on. The peak image in the rating of profiles with an iconic era for me in Discord. It's as equally brilliant as it is equally horrifying. Moving on. Listed serial killers followed are notoriously known for the image being posted from the dead body to body. And if looks could kill, the grin's murder. A simple filter on Snapchat can distort an image beyond the original, is primarily shown here, but in examples like these where the filter enhances the original significantly more. If it weren't for the filter, the smile, brace face, ugly ass, and pedophile text would not be able to carry. And the filter does all. Another Mr. Aura Overload has the ability to blind an individual with the aura and the negatives, but it's with love and care where you truly understand how hard the fit goes. When it glows to perfection, this minor deserves the 6th spot, as you deserve to look at him. Food is a wondrous gift of life to enjoy, but nothing beats the concept of food more than 2 pieces of bread with baby carrots in the middle. This nerd ate the best sandwich ever before any of you ever knew it was real. On to 4. The lust and attraction of our modern world is truly destroyed, but it is important to acknowledge that bodies are beautiful. No other body is beautiful rather than yours truly, more caked up than any woman I know. Our number 3 silver spot is a national treasure. In 40 years, when society is long gone, this image will remain. Not only does it excel in everything, but it also is a one of a kind. It took time to master. A one of a kind and a true game changer. Our golden spot is a face that every mother could love. What's more beautiful than this is a question forever not to be solved. God bless America, and God bless this image. Before the big one, an honorable mention is reserved for the ones that didn't make it. Chat, where is it? It's at our number 1 spot. How can you top an image like this? No other images truly stand the test of time as well as this. The Pablo Escobar equivalent on the list. No matter what man holds the title of office, now or in the future, they will never match this. I present to you, the diamond spot.